Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon to those of us in our European time zones, and good evening to our Australian friends, and whatever time zone you may be in. Good day to you. I'm Sergeant Sea Dog, and we're going to start today off with some more Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, because the game's just awesome. On a related note, you can catch me next Friday, so that would be Friday the 8th at 6 p.m. GMT on the Slithering channel, a company that publishes Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. You can catch me on their channel at 6 p.m. Friday, streaming for a couple hours more Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. So I'm excited for that opportunity. I got to do that for the release of Resurrection, and they've invited me to come back again. So I hope you guys can catch me there as well.
And I am here.
I do need to give out a quick shout out. Thank you for the follow, R. Dilney, I think. He gave me a follow yesterday, and then Griffin here gave me a follow, I think, like right after I ended the stream last weekend. So,
Yeah, because I got my new Twitch account with my actual username because I can't change it.
yep. So we're gonna go into some multiplayer, and hopefully the game doesn't throw us the bug. It doesn't. Yay. So we'll just go straight into a match. And you set this up for 8K.
I'm tournament practice.
So I think I'm gonna run with this one. This may be what I end up using for the tournament, or something very like this will probably be what I end up using for the tournament.
Oh, this will bring away a lot of the stress I'm having about the tournament then. Because you're one of the players I actually see as threatening.
I do try to pose at least some risk for my opponents. But that does bring up the other bullet point that I wanted to cover in the news today, and that is there will be a tournament starting, I think Monday is the date for it. This coming Monday. I should probably know what date it starts, shouldn't I? Let's see. Let me bring up the news broadcast here while our ships warp in. I apologize for the no sound, folks. The game still does not provide sound if you don't have the game in focus.
Yeah, if there was a toggleable option, that'd be better. But it's not.
Yes, I do wish that was the case. Is this like a competitive fleet or is this a casual fleet? This looks somewhere in the middle.
Oh, you hurt me.
So say we all.
You hurt me so much.
I just mean, like, with that formation, it could really go either way.
You hurt me so much.
Alright, so this is a competitive fleet, and he is wounded.
Yeah.
Wounded gravely.
Yeah, there's no emotions to really wound.
That's fair.
Except
Okay.
frustration and anger.
Sign up starting. Tournament starts. Yes. Okay. Tournament starts Monday.
Yeah. I hope
So,
to God you're not my first time.
I will probably stream all of my matches, but I will probably do it
I'll stream
on
all
like a
mine.
30-minute delay.
Yes.
Just
actually
just
manually
to
set a
prevent
delay?
any stream sniping. If anybody else would like me to stream their matches, feel free to let me know, and we'll see what we can work out. And I will stream other people's matches and do commentary again on any delay necessary. Or if you have a recording of your tournament match and you would like to either hear my commentary privately or you would like me to feature it, just let me know, and I would be happy to feature any of the Battlestar Galactica tournament streams.
Hey, is the tournament sign up still active, or
Yes,
did that?
tournament sign up is still active. I encourage you,
We
if
have
you want to
like
see,
2 or 3 spaces left.
go sign up in the tournament channel, and I will actually even do real quick. I will drop a link to the Discord.
12.
Okay, because I read it on the Steam, but I didn't see where to. I didn't realize that the sign up was actually in the Discord because I'd seen the notification from there, but it didn't point to the channel. So my
Yeah, we
bad.
have 1
So
slot
I
left.
just dropped a link to the Discord if anybody is missing that. And the channel you're going to want to go to is under the tournament channels folder. Go to the applications channel.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 1 slot left, so best to be quick.
Well, so we have only 1 slot left, and given the amount of time left and the number of people we're likely to get in that amount of time, we will probably stay.
Oh, no, going close to 64. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's never
we'll
happened.
probably stay at the 32. There.
Like, unless if like half the people on on one of my Discord servers randomly decided to all buy the game and sign up for the tournament, we're not reaching that number.
So you know that bug when you're doing pitch and yaw on your ships and it like moves them so that they're not in
Where it
exactly the
moves their
same
actual
spot
location.
on the XY plane that you said? You know what I'm talking about?
You need to grab the slowest X and Y one,
Yeah, no.
and sometimes it
No,
also.
This is
just
this is a bug where when sorry, I have to think here. Okay. Just when you're moving the icons and you click to say, yes, this is the amount of turn I want to do. And then you're doing the pitch and yaw. So how much up and down and how much turning of
that's
the
a-
ship on its axis do I want to do.
That'd be a pretty
When you
annoying
start
bug.
doing that, every once in a while it'll like glitch and where the pin is will move. And I think that
Yeah,
might be a graphical glitch or something, because I just had my stack
I
of
wouldn't be
4
so
there.
sure. That
The
sounds
ships
really
are
bad.
not perfectly aligned anymore, even though they were in the movement order. Hey, torpedoes.
Hey, no flak, but they're not going to reach in time.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, I can see your entire fleet.
I figured.
I tried pulling up your stream, but it like cut out after 40 seconds.
Did it?
Or at least what I pulled up. For some reason, it was also showing you as offline in the app.
That's weird.
Maybe I was looking at it weird.
Yeah, try refreshing the screen or something. That may be like...
Well, I tried it in the app, which that may have been my mistake. I also just recently... Oh, yeah. Okay, it works if I go to the site. The app is apparently horrible.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, the app,
That's
the
not too
Twitch
terribly
app is one of the worst apps I've ever used.
Mistakes were made. I just got around to updating my computer. I was using something that couldn't run Deadlock, let me put it that way.
Launching alert Vipers.
So...
So those 10 Vipers are going to be a pain.
That is the goal of that, yes.
Because it means you can theoretically win the fighter battle, and that is not good for a fighter-focused Island fleet.
Yeah, there are a number of reasons that this may be my fleet of choice.
I'm glad this isn't my only fleet of choice. Like this is a test one.
should have spent more time taking a look at what you launched with.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Okay, I didn't know he was in gun range.
Oh, he just barely was. Yeah, no, he just
Yeah.
barely was.
It's all I never need to go full forward. I don't know why I do it. It's something to adjust before the tournament.
That is an impressive missile launch, and I love it. Like, that was really rather well timed.
Because you're about to intercept everything with your freshly launched squadrons.
I mean, I will probably, but like, just getting moving the Nemesis forward was probably still the wrong call, but it did at least let you.
As far
Time.
forward as I did was the.
Yeah, it did let you time the torpedoes nicely, and it did let you get a few through. I probably should have gone full defensive on the flak, but
That was. Honestly, the reason some got through is sheerly because some skirted above the flak field. That's the only reason.
there were a few that just got through the flak in general.
Jupiter says otherwise. The only thing that took damage was the top Atlas, which was sheerly because of
Yeah,
Nemesis
maybe that
torpedo.
was it. Maybe it was just they were.
I
Well,
was paying
okay.
less attention to it.
I think we're both right. It was because it was the top, and there's not enough depth on that top edge there to stop all of them. I think is what happened. That was good.
It was a fun missile launch. The hope is always to try and get a Jupiter or something like that while it's pointing in front. Because that way, if your flak can't save it...
Yes, sir.
Yeah, honestly, most of my tournament fleets are me just trying to recreate Raid Mania. Which is my 2 Argos, 3 Serb fleet. Because it's lost very few times.
Hey,
And I can only recall one.
Yes, sir.
Didn't work.
Oh,
Squadron is taking fire.
oh wow. Okay, that was interesting. We got a bit of a desync there. My ships jumped right after the turn was done processing.
Gotta love the Australian internet. Best internet in the universe.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. So do you have 3 Argos, 2 Serbs, and a Nemesis? Does that work? I feel like that doesn't. I guess it probably does, since you're only bringing torpedoes.
Confirmed squadron target.
Have my request in. Somebody's got to be the first out.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Baystar. Nice.
Yeah, I may have been chuckling a bit when you said 3 Argos. Because it just doesn't work at all. It's
Yeah, I was fairly certain that couldn't be
yeah,
it. But
Argos are way too expensive. They're almost expensive as 2 base stars.
yeah.
Yes, Commander.
That does mean you have a lot more war drivers than I was originally expecting too, which is good for you.
Yes.
So I guess it does also
Yes.
mean that you have fewer fighters, which is not so good.
No. Well, the thing is, while I have fewer fighters, instead of having like 9, another 6 raiders on 7 evasion, I have 4 raiders on 15 evasion and another 2 war drivers, which are actually individually very strong.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of them.
Berserk is taking damage.
Put your gun to manual. Tin can on my tail. Take it down. Take it down.
Friendly squadron is dark.
See the Argos now. Oh, you're doing far too well on the squadron battle for my liking. Oh, that's why. God damn it. Squadron's AI.
Yes, Commander. Got it.
Yeah, the fighter battle is not going as quick as I would have expected for that many
Berserk is
fighters.
taking damage. Missiles incoming. I'm on it, Commander. Got it.
Target acquisition is
Berserk is taking damage.
now. Alert squadron.
Missiles
For flash projection.
Yes, sir. System repairs underway. I'm on it, Commander.
How many fighters do you have left? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty much a dead even split on the fighters.
Berserk is taking damage.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Berserk down.
Turkey right 5, lower 6. I'm committed.
Got it.
So,
This is a good close match. I like it.
oh, finally, I got to rejoin it.
You get to rejoin it. Were you desynced?
The voice. the voice chat broke for me with Discord and it just didn't let me join a leave.
If anyone else would like a match, I am more than up to taking one after this. Or I can keep going.
Whether or
against
not I
Griffin.
will let you is a different question. I may just keep playing him forever.
That is a possibility, but I will probably give other people a turn. If there are other people who would like a turn, it does not need to be this serious of a match.
Yeah, the only reason it's this serious in general is because I'm practicing for the tournament.
And this is good, solid practice. Because you have, indeed, a lot of fighters. 2 Serbs, 2 base stars, and an Argos, I think is,
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much the most.
almost sufficient fighters.
I would maybe go Gorgon instead of Nemesis, if you have the points.
This thing is very close to points cap, and I mean I might need to change out one of the Oh, cool! I can get away. I can lose about 80 points, and then I'm 20 points under. See, I can perfectly afford a Gorgon if I change out one of my base stars to an AP guided combo, and then Gorgon can still provide good scouting. Although at the same time, I don't want it in gun range, which is why the Nemesis is there, because it has the 10k radius, while Gorgon only has like 9k, 8.5k.
So say we all. So say we all.
I mean, yeah, you'd be losing a little bit of Dratus, but I think the extra 2 support slots, even if you did, like, Scorpions or something in them.
They'd be happy. The
Or-
issue is, changing, like, what I'm doing is just to afford the Gorgon.
Yeah.
So I'd need to sacrifice 2 of my Raiders from, like, my Argos to be able to afford that. The 6 War Drivers, although that'd be...
I don't know,
done
even
with
just a
because
couple of
you're
heavy raiders? Just
Heavy Raiders aren't.
2 heavy
Yeah, they'd be
raiders
there more
is
for the,
not great. But even if you
PDCs.
just use it as a distraction,
This
plus
Raider
you get
keeps
the
really
point
wanting
defense
to
guns and
go
the
into the
squadron
flank.
repair and the machine
Yeah,
learning
it'd be just more there for the PDCs and the
and the machine learning and the repair slot. Which I feel like is
Yeah.
still getting you a lot more bang for the buck than a Nemesis with one more torpedo slot.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
Adamant is taking damage.
predictable.
Missiles incoming.
Went for the expected area. Ugh, one of my servers are not faring so well. I suppose that one's currently having its arse shot out, yeah. You still have squadrons alive? You have 1 alive, but it's also one of my highest health ones, goddammit. Oh, you don't have... Okay. There's at least an advantage of losing my hangar in one of my base stars.
You could just free. Don't have to care. There's no power to
Yeah,
it anymore.
No power to you.
So say we all.
Yeah, you're still doing pretty well in the squadron battle. Because even on, 3 of 4 Vipers, they're still Vipers. Even if some of them don't have evasion.
Yeah.
But one of them has Atlas evasion, and the other 2 get the Adamant's evasion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's currently happening. How did these base stars end up so close to each other? Yeah, this is very close. But if I can take out the Adamants and run away with the Argos and...
Friendly squadron is dark. it, Commander. Launching Raptors. I'm on it, Commander. Adamant is taking damage. So say we all. I'm on it, Commander. Got it.
Welcome back. This may not be you though. This may be a Discord problem. Oh, I did get it.
Firing solution is online.
Atlas is taking damage.
The left armor on my... How is the left? Did I bump? Oh, fuck, I bumped. Ow. Ow. That did not give me a collision warning.
I'm on it, Commander. So say we all. I'm on it, Commander. Yes, sir.
I don't think the bumping will end up costing me this match, but it definitely hurt.
Friendly squadron is dark.
Jupiter!
Got it.
Okay, I'm back in. Yeah, still
Just in
gonna
time
reset
to
my
lose.
Wi-Fi after.
Battlestar is taking damage.
Can you actually hear me, Z-Dog?
What's that? Yes, I can actually hear you. Oof. That was a good match.
Am I just a fart in the wind?
I mean, I took way,
Oh no, I'm online.
like, all the damage on my Atlas and Jupiter really from.
Okay, you've
bumping.
done something to yourself in Discord. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Well,
Or it's just on my end. But I can hear you on other stream.
that's good. Glad
And
you
I
can
know
at
you
least
can
hear
hear
me
me.
in the stream. That was a good match, though.
Yeah,
do the replay,
definitely
though.
noticed some misplay on my end.
Yeah, and I probably like that turn you
Like not
jumped
being
your
quite as
Argos
tactically aware
when I
as I need to
fired
be with
both
my
my
Argos.
adamants. The last jump of your Argos, I should not
Yeah.
have fired both torpedo slots that turn. I should have staggered them.
Well, you can't really check whether or not your opponent is
Well,
going to jump on that
But I
turn.
know jump has the same cooldown as adamant torpedoes.
You just have to keep track of it manually.
Yeah. Like I knew you were. There was a good possibility you were going to do it.
Although I don't always jump as much as I can. I tend to sometimes not jump in case of fire, for more fire control because I don't always need to jump.
Yeah.
Oh, time to reset the Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Switching gun to manual. Santana Mateo. Take it down. Take it down. Target acquisition and screw. Give me manual control now.
Alert squadron, keep 42 by 73 for flat projection. Turkey right 5, lower 6. I'm committing.
Firing solution is online. Firing on target.
That was indeed a good, solid match. Hope everyone is doing alright today. You know what we might do? Because I don't know how long it's going to take Griffin to come back. We'll go do our campaign some more. Oh, there he is. Are you back, Fourth? He is not yet responding. He says Wi-Fi is back online and is in the stream chat. Alright. That's good.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yay! So did you want to keep going, or should I do some campaign run?
Yeah,
I'm on
well, I wouldn't
mission
mind a
9.
game of 4K, but
Alright.
it's up to you.
We can do a 4K. 4K matches are fun.
Just got to relaunch Deadlock because my Wi-Fi was offline when I launched it, so
Right.
real issue.
What good 4K fleets do I have?
It's 4K. You don't need to be good.
That's true.
I mean, I brought an Atlas and a Jupiter Mark II, and 6 Cerestes and a Talon managed to beat it because there's just no maneuvers you can do against them.
That's because you're so heavily squadron focused. That's not really all that surprising.
It's not all that squadron focused of a fleet.
Well, you're for 7
It's
squadrons that just became useless, and then
It's
you're
3 of
an
them,
Atlas and a single Jupiter.
Mark II.
Right, which is a lot of guns, but it's still really small,
Yeah.
hard to hit ships, and you have really big guns.
Then they come to point blank range though.
Oh, they beat you in point blank?
Mhm.
Oof.
He got under me, so I couldn't use 16 Battlestar artillery on him. 14 was
Wait,
the best
what?
I could do. A Jupiter Mark II, when
Right. You can
because of the really good
still have
firing
8.
angles, you can get 16 on a target on a broadside.
Oh. Probably not against the Cerastes, I would think. I would think it's too small.
At long enough range,
Yeah?
and that
Even on a
and you need
Cerastes?
to be very, very level, very, very level.
Yeah, and I
Because
I don't
I believe
see
they can
that
aim down a
happening
bit.
very reliably.
Oh yeah, no, it's not going to be reliable at all, but it's very easy to maneuver out of that. But he did.
Yeah.
I was also the only one of the night he had because the rest of it was just me testing out my tournament fleets, or showing him what the 6 Atlas Assault Raptor Taipan fleet is like.
Which fortunately no one will have to worry about in
You
this
cannot
tournament.
physically use that, which I am so happy about because, yeah, a little bit of balance issues with those when mass used. Oh crap! No, actually. You know this one. It's an old reliable one. It's also the only name I could remember of a 4K fleet.
Nice. Yes, that's gonna be one of the things that I'm gonna suggest.
You know, a slight debuff to the base accuracy of a Taipan. That's all. That's all I think it really needs. Oh, this isn't the fleet I was thinking of, but it's still pretty similar to it. Oh, this isn't the fleet I was.
Hey, McShizzle.
Hey, sorry, I was getting around to having breakfast.
Oh, you're fine.
So how's the PvP going?
Good,
It's
good.
good.
We had a good close match earlier. That was
Awesome.
good, solid fun.
Systems have been updated.
I just realized we're not playing tournaments, so I could have randomized what map we're on. Because I don't like the looks of Refinery. And randomly the issues with
Distribution complete.
INI stop even on the live patch at one point during the beta. It just stopped having those issues of massive FPS drops.
Yeah.
Distribution complete.
Five squadron launch.
Forgot I had this for scouting.
By your command. Calculating.
You know what would be nice actually if they added would be an actual little bit of pitch in the same way there's a little bit of roll.
So when a ship is moving up, it angles up.
Yeah.
Hello,
I mean-
Arachnes.
We start doing that, and then like the ability to roll ships at times could be nice.
No, I will. People keep asking for this, and they don't understand how silence work, so they don't realize the
Yeah,
massive
it
glare.
would be really bad.
It would make it into a much crazier game. Like
No,
the-
it makes Cylons unviable without just spamming Serbs and
Distribution
that it-
complete.
Serbs and Gorgons.
Mm.
Because they rely on getting around your missile defenses very heavily.
Systems have been updated.
Yeah, big thing of Cylons is with getting around missile defenses is oh crap, that's not good.
By your command. By your command. Distribution complete.
You know, probably should have expected the Raiders to move on to my Vipers.
Yeah, you probably should have. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sir Wagglepuss.
Has he come to spend an hour on a game where it's just a very intense match between two ships trying to outmaneuver each other? It does. So that happens occasionally. Those are
It does.
interesting to watch. And then you want to play a game yourself.
Just poking his nose in for now, he says.
By your command. By your command.
What's the point of having them in separate groups now? Or is there? There is. Yeah, the fleet I was trying to go for was a Jupiter and a Minerva. How did you predict this?
Squadron.
How did you
I didn't
predict
actually.
this?
I was just firing at the Artemis because it wasn't
Oh, yeah.
launching flag. And I was hoping that I might be low enough. Yeah, there was no prediction here. This was just mad skills.
Yeah. It was just I forgot how much lower I got the Artemis under the Jupiter because Arachnes.
And I am genuinely winning this fighter battle, which I really enjoy.
Which I think it's the medium guns.
You
that
think
are
what?
really making the difference. I think it's the medium guns that are making the difference here.
Oh yeah, no, I literally the last turn I even had my
Yeah.
Arachnes focus fire.
Yeah.
Calculate.
I'm gonna lose this one.
Not necessarily, but I hope so.
Yes.
Waggle, I have been rather congested. Griffin sounds like maybe he's been a little congested himself.
I'm permanently congested. Like I think why is because since I'm allergic to grass, mild allergy, so I get a little bit itchy if it contacts my skin, and it might also be the reason I have a massive overproduction of mucus. That I'm just permanently a bit nasally.
That sounds like a snotty problem to have.
It is.
I
It
shall
is
execute
indeed.
you for this terrible pun.
This was
I
an
can't-
amazing pun.
I can't promise the jokes get any better. In fact, they probably will get worse.
Excellent. I love it.
I work under the theory if I like keep my quality of jokes low enough, when I actually have a good one, it makes it seem amazing.
That theory sounds a bit wrong.
By your command.
I mean, it just it,
It's initiated.
Because the
Okay.
way our brains work is we remember the bad a lot more than the good.
Distribution complete. By your
Ooh.
command.
that is a really good point. That might be the flaw in this plan.
One of many, perhaps.
God.
Never said it was a good plan.
You just said it was a plan.
Yes. Kind of like in the show, where they claimed... Oh wait, there's no video, you can't see the air quotes. They claimed there was a plan.
I can hear the air quotes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I should actually be doing a quiz.
Arachne hull compromised.
Doesn't look like he will, Waggle. Doesn't look like he will. But I'm getting a few missile hits in, which I'm not gonna complain about.
And you know it's good. Only a few.
Calculating.
Squadron management
Launch
is
sequence activated.
it's a big time sink, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
That's the only reason the game takes as long as it does half the time. Data system processes.
Well, that and I actually have more ships than you, and I have to kind of command them all independently, and yeah.
Arachne hull
Beautiful.
compromised.
Of all
Fallen into
the
my trap?
places- No. Just the things the Battlestar Artillery went for.
Well, you didn't set your focus fire, did you?
I believe I did. It may have been too sharp of a turn.
Launch sequence activated.
Yeah, you do gotta be careful about those.
Calculating.
Yeah, I did set my focus fire. Well, you
God, I
see the
really
subsystem
hope
on
I
the
don't
side
have
as the
to
hangar.
pick you apart
Yeah,
with
don't
two
need-
raiders. Like, that's
Arachne
just
hull compromised.
not going to be
A
pleasant.
bit of an excessive time sink, it is.
Yeah,
Subsystem is operational.
You're not going to need to, but yeah. I'm going to make you suffer. As much as I can. Because these are my ships, damn it.
Confirmed.
Oh god, I find rapid fire munitions so annoying because
Target
they're
acquired.
the largest numbers that come in is in 2,
uh-huh.
Arachne hull
but
compromised.
there's just that constant threat and it's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just been picked apart now.
And I'm free flying.
Yeah, Waggle, it was a few turns ago. I was already basically doing those sharp turns.
Yeah, I've been making you work to even just stay in arc.
Yeah, this wasn't the fleet I intended on using,
By your
so I did
command.
actually forget the name of the fleet I thought it was. When I was thinking of, it was the Jupiter Minerva.
Arachne hull compromised.
I wasn't expecting that, but I'm not complaining.
The missiles at the Jupiter.
No. The Artemis is alive.
Oh, yeah, not for much longer though. Like,
Better than nothing.
Wow, I actually shot out the right armor on your Jupiter. That's not what I expected.
Yes. I didn't expect that either, but it might have also been missiles in conjunction.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Oh, it's so painful just being on another Discord server than on a Sydney-based one. Because even on a Sydney-based one, and I only live in Brisbane, and I used to live in Sydney, I can still sometimes get yellow connectivity ping
Oof, that
or
sucks.
connection quality. Yeah.
Medium guns do work. I
Right now,
have
I'm
to-
usually on yellow, but right now I'm on red.
Wait,
Ouch.
do you know where this one is out of? Because I'm on the east coast of the U.S. and I'm getting good ping.
It's based in London.
Ah,
But what you don't get is that Australia has some of the worst internet on the planet, and that is not an exaggeration.
Distribution complete.
I don't doubt you. I know my work internet is pretty bad, but home is very mediocre-ish.
Yeah.
So
Your mediocre-ish is probably better than any internet you can get in Australia.
sadly, yeah, that may be the case.
Confirmed.
Although maybe the best we can,
By your
although
command.
the best we get is in like WA with a private fiber optic cable company.
Hmm.
By your command.
Because like the big issue right now in Australia is that we had this whole new rework thing called National Broadband Network, and it replaced a bunch of our phone lines with fiber optic. Not all of them though. Some of the fiber optic, some of the copper wiring in the phone lines got replaced with more copper wiring. And what didn't get replaced though was
Confirmed.
actually when what would go out from the house to meet up with the lines.
So all the last mile stuff.
Yeah, which is still copper. And it's so you're going to copper to fiber, and some people actually had their internet slowed down.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Hey, people always think it takes a lot of work to have excellence, but it also takes a lot of work to do mediocre. Or poor.
It honestly it takes
Distribution complete.
the amount that my government just gets wrong. It's more impressive.
Oh,
Then
don't
it
worry.
doing
That's
anything
every
right.
government.
Arachne
Every
hull.
Because of
government
how
gets
bad it
lots of
is.
things wrong.
Oh yes. But the Australian government is pretty bad for a first world democracy.
I feel like that must be a constant among like first world. You're just always like, seriously, how is it this poor?
Thank you for the follow,
It's
Cephas.
primarily on the whole administration level. It's especially bad.
Oof. I've got some beat up ships here, but I did win that.
Then there's also just it's just it's basic. It's kind of a bit more. Well, it's very much. There's the whole fake promises, but our country takes it to an extreme.
Griffin 468, we did do our first round was a tournament practice. This round was a more casual one. If you would like to do a tournament practice, I am happy to do one with you.
Oh, is it the other Australian? Yes, it is.
It is. He is here. He is awake.
I had a game with him earlier. Used to do a test. Well, I used it to test the fleet that then turned into the fleet that you fought. Because it originally had a Kratos instead of the two base stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. Yeah, and he brought two Heracles, two Janus, two Adamants, and an Atlas. which he probably should change because it was just 4 Vipers and it's not
Yeah, you need fighters.
6 at least for Colonials.
I mean, so the reason I won that first match was because even though you won the fighter battle, your ships were so slow I could catch up to you. Even with my slow ships, if I hadn't been able to catch up to you, though, that would have been GG. Like,
yeah.
If that Argos had gotten away, that would have been the end of the game. You would have won.
Yeah, the way I didn't do the Argos quite right.
Yeah, that was probably your biggest misplay, was letting me get into range of the Argos. And I think probably if I run up into another fleet like that again, probably what I'll have to do is I will have to retreat my stack of lighter ships behind the Jupiter until I, whittle down the base stars. Just so I don't die to munitions first.
Yeah, because that flank Mutavile did a lot of damage to me. It also kind of...
It cost me all but one of the Adamants by the end.
It almost cost you the main.
Both Berserks died because, of course, you just pounded them with missiles. And then, by the end of the match, I lost the other Adamant. I lost one of the Adamants, and the other one was also pretty well tenderized.
Almost dead. It was like half hull, almost. Two
armor
sections ripped off.
The lower Atlas was still in really good shape, and the only reason my upper Atlas and the Jupiter were in bad shape was because they collided without it giving me a warning.
Oh, that explains it.
But, other than that, they were both in good shape too.
Yeah, that explains what happened then.
Yeah. I did figure out that that's what happened, but it was just like, oh, are you kidding me? Gotta watch those collisions in multiplayer. The desync, or the slightly off synchronization will get you. Would anybody else like a match, or should I take another round against 4th IL here? Hey, Robot Penguin. Would you or McShizzle, if you want to get a match in, I'm happy to take a match up against you as well.
Yeah, hang on, Steam's just decided to freeze up.
Alright, well, whichever one of you can get a match up first, I'll join, and then we'll do the other one of you after that if you want. And let me know if you want to do, like, aggressive tournament practice, or if you would like to just do something a little more casual. We're at about the hour mark, so I'll go ahead and go over the news again real quick. If people would like me to stream their tournament matches, let me know. I will do so. I will happily do it on just like a half-hour delay or whatever, so that your opponent can't stream snipe you. Or if you want to give me a recording of your tournament match, I will gladly go over that in stream as well. I will probably stream my own matches on a half-hour delay, so if people would like to tune in for those will be available. And I did start recording, so I'll start dropping stuff in YouTube as well for people to view if they don't see something in the first 2 weeks for the view on demand. We are actually, I am getting really close to the 50 followers needed to apply for associate status at Twitch, so if I can get that, that will let us have our view on demand go longer than 2 weeks as well. I think it's 3 or 4 weeks for associates on Twitch.
So
I hope that this one gets uploaded, because then that's a really good example of higher level gameplay I can send to my friend.
That first one we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that one I will definitely upload. I will go through and kind of edit them and stuff before I upload them to YouTube, like edit out all our waiting time like we got right now and stuff.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
It might be
during
good
our
to think
waiting
about
time.
push to talk. Yeah. Yeah, McShizzle, it might be a good idea to think about either enabling push to talk or lowering your game sound, because that's
Yeah.
getting picked up by your microphone and it's quite loud.
Okay, sorry about that.
So, Z-Dog, what size fleet would you like to go up against?
Doesn't matter to
Yeah.
me. If you want to do tournament practice, that's 8K, so you should do that. But if you just want something more casual, 4 or 8's fine. Doesn't matter.
Do an 8K. And on a random map.
I'll decide that.
What have I not played in a while? I haven't played this in a while. This could be fun. I haven't done this in a really long time. I'll probably do this one.
Yeah, I've got 3
Matches
colonial
up.
fleets that could conceivably be used in the tournament, which is just based on other people's tournament fleets. But I just tried to make them better.
Right. Which fleet should I use?
It's so hard holding back in this.
Yeah, let's use this non-Tawny fleet.
That is the kicker with doing, your tournament practice, is it means that you are kind of giving up what you're going to be using for the tournament, or at least something much like it. I mean, I
Yeah,
suppose if
I'm
you wanted
better
to
off-
practice
I have multiple
a
ships.
non-tournament fleet,
Um,
that would be okay too. But
I'd like to get this into a tournament fleet somehow. It's just, I don't know what to give up. Something's going to have to get downgraded, which is sad because it requires.
Oh, you
Three
also
for
got to Lieutenant Colonel Z-Dog.
yes, I got that. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I think.
Probably
on
right at the
stream
same
even.
time as me.
So say we all. Got it.
Probably need to rethink how I have this fleet deploy. Yes, Waggle says, from his experience, heavy practice with a comfortable fleet beats surprise for a match. And I think overall he's probably right. Most players are not going to bother prepping, oh, he's got blank, and try and prep a fleet to counter yours. And with the 2-ship rule, you're probably going to
Yes, Commander.
probably going to try and, I can't talk and give orders at the same time. My apologies, folks.
Launching
2-ship rule, most people will need to actually change what
Yeah,
their fleet
you'll
is.
you'll need a more balanced fleet anyway. That's what I was going for. Thank you, Forthale. Yeah, with the 2-ship rule, you're not likely to have like some meme fleet or run into a meme fleet.
You're not going to have my stuff like my Raid Mania, which is 3 Serbs and 2 Argos.
Yeah, you won't get Cylon carrier fleets of 6 Serbs and 2 Gorgons, or
You can't.
6 Atlas.
Oh
and
yes, the
Manticore.
legendary Cylon. Eight-
Come back
8-ship fleets. Yes, the 6 Atlas and 1 Manticore is quite tough to beat, unless if you're on the Cylon Superiority fleet, where you just get more than twice as many raiders. And more support squadrons. It's not more than twice as many raiders, but a third more raiders. At least. With the 2 Gorgons you should be bringing along, giving you extra support slots and more squadron buffs, because those
Oh, you've got
Gorgons
a sweeper in there.
are so good for that.
That's an assault raptor, and that's an assault raptor, but that's a sweeper.
I have a mixture of things.
A sweeper is not what I would have expected.
I have sweepers in a few of my fleets now, but I'm not versed with them. They're just mainly in the stuff that I may have just nicked from people to show as examples of this would probably be better like this.
Sweepers for me are very much I don't have enough flak. I mean, they can do things that flak won't, but
But if your flak is well played, you won't need sweepers.
yeah, well, and how often do I want to give up a
Only
squadron that will
witnesses can
actually
be
do
made up by
damage?
snipers.
Because that's what you're giving up. Is you're giving up a squadron that will actually do damage, and that's a lot to give up. It really is.
It depends. If you can only afford 40 for a sweeper
Manticore is taking damage.
instead of a raptor, and you already
That's
have
right.
another raptor
You
for
guys
safe
shut
scanning,
up.
or you have a manticore.
No more shooting at me. Be EMP'd. Ha ha ha. Oh, I even got 2 of the Atlases. That's nice.
I got the EMPs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I should have spread my ships out sooner.
Only if you know mines are incoming, and even then you don't necessarily need to, provided you know how to dodge them.
And dodge them I did not. The only one ship avoided that.
I remember I screwed up my mine fleet against you, Zedog, in its setup. So I had an EMP generated by accident, so I just started EMPing myself because I wasn't going to win that one.
Yeah,
While you were
yeah,
EMPing
that's
me.
fair.
That's one of our first games. You had 2 Jupes and 2 Artemis.
Yeah. Waggle, I have to agree. EMP mines are a hell of a drug. And in my mind, they are the perfect counter for, oh, the enemy has a whole bunch of gunships. He's going to charge me. Like, that's why I bring them, is for that.
The other counter is well-placed missiles, but if it's torpedoes, unless if they're nearly vertical, they're not going to do much against most gunships. Because even the Heracles can dodge torpedoes, which surprised me when I saw it dodge most of them.
Heracles are small, huh? Like, they have a really tight profile.
It's
It's
yeah,
long.
it's the frontal
very
profile,
long,
so
but its overall profile is really tight and compact. Good
it's only
afternoon,
when
Piggy
broadside on
Bo.
that the
Thank you for the
it's only
follow,
when it's
Now White.
broadside.
Do appreciate it. Oh, that's a raptor, not an assault raptor. I thought I saw a raptor on both.
Missiles incoming. Manticore is taking damage.
Man, getting armor value out of this.
Full attack mode.
Marines have boarded a Battlestar.
Did you? He boarded my Battlestar.
Yes!
Rude.
Honestly, not a bad idea because of the accuracy debuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's a
I'm
great
surprised
idea.
it got through everything, though.
I am too.
Yes, Commander.
Loving that my Manicore is hanging in here. It's just, I mean, it's beat to crap, but it's still around.
I'm contemplating which fleet I should use next. Because I kind of just want to use this one, but it'll take ages for what may not be much payoff. So it might still cost 80, which is still something I don't agree with. For only 40 damage.
Squadron is taking fire.
Ah, there goes another EMP mine. Where's my raptors?
Well, you've got time to avoid this one.
Trouble is, I can't disarm while it's in flight. And as soon
No,
as
you
it,
can flak it. And you have a Heracles there, which has flak.
probably should have done that on the last one. I think I could have.
Yes,
flanked
yes,
the last one.
yes. That is true.
Launching mines.
Oh, God. Right. Fine, put you in aggressive. Oh, come on.
Might actually just go back to playing Subnautica.
Subnautica, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. So I
Time to
noticed,
turn the
Waggle,
lights
you're not
back off.
yelling at me for exposing the starboard side of my Atlas this time.
He might be trying to be impartial in the tournament.
For everyone else, if you have forgotten, the fire control on an Atlas is on the starboard side, so if your armor gets shot out... if your armor gets shot out there, you will stop being able to shoot with your Atlas's 3 heavy guns and 2 medium guns. And of course, that's 2 mediums top and bottom and 3 heavy left and right. Unlike Waggle, I do tend to let my start an engagement on my right-hand side and switch to my left. That way I still get to use the right-hand armor. This is of pros and cons, obviously. So just so you know, your sweeper's chaff will also... Oh, does that go... Oh, it went off.
Yeah.
Rip those ships.
Yeah, I think I've lost that because of that. Those 2 EMP mines.
Yeah, the EMP will get you. It's rough stuff, man. Oh, and I shot out the armory, killing the flak.
Yes, I couldn't flak it at all. Even though I don't think it actually was being got by flak.
Did I EMP my own ship at some point?
You know, the Cylons made a Scorpion that was just, instead of the heavy gun turret it just make it like a set of PDCs. All they would need to build is carriers and those things. Because it shoots, those 2 combinations would shoot down everything. Oh, you could have a 3rd one that drops nukes.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Most reliable counter to the incoming mines is the humble PCM. Yes, yes it is.
I know PCMs, that's like one of the things that can disable mines as well.
I'm not sure it will
I mainly used to like just a
disable
Scorpion
mine,
be able to do it.
but
It disables it by making it not exist anymore.
Say we all.
yeah, well, so I think what may happen with that is there may be a bug.
Missile tubes prepped.
Check this side enough.
This poor research station that hasn't even gotten targeted, but is somehow at only 32 hit points left. These poor scientists are just like, I did not sign up for this.
Police is taking damage.
Who knows, maybe they did.
Key Runch, there it goes. Oh, I almost saved this Heracles. It almost turned enough.
IP to a friend out of snacks.
So say we all.
Did I just wipe out the top armor and not do hardly any damage? That's annoying.
The Cyclops. Pour him in there.
Core is taking damage.
Oh, you're shooting at the poor mana core? Rude.
Core down.
You killed my nemesis earlier.
But I
Well,
have
could he-
so
well, could
many
he be-
big, juicy
Done other than
targets here
hack you and
for
use
him.
this?
And he's shooting at the poor, defenseless Manticore.
It's only with my atlases. You know,
That's 9
some
heavy
guns, but it's
guns.
not like
6
good enough to
medium
finish
guns.
off.
It's like almost a Minotaur worth of firepower.
9 heavies and 6 mediums? I think that's
Yes,
more.
but the Minotaur has better heavies.
Yes.
Actually, it's that's the only reason. Like, I probably can say the 9 heavies, like the 3 extra heavies that they'd have, is more Minotaur equivalent than better.
Salvo launch ready.
The pretty much dead even firefight I like. Heracles are such great fun. They're just like, I have guns. Lots and lots of guns.
I am just giant cannon. That's still a ship people want. Just a giant cannon ship that'll one-shot everything, which will totally be balanced.
As all things should be.
Taking damage in whole sectors 1 through 27.
So I believe the Heracles is supposed to be used as a door knocker, right? Like that. That's the meme with it.
Supposed to, being the keyword. It has the 3 heavy guns at the front, then it's really good forward firepower and armor. But the flak, and then the extra gun range on PDCs. It's pretty much just the primary reason. It's not even holding it back from that role. It's just drawing people to use it as a Battlestar substitute with more evenly spread out firepower.
So,
Battlestar is taking damage.
the point here though is that I think we're gonna try and knock on some doors. Assuming I don't kill everything first. Oh, you just barely got that chaff up in time to stop that mine. Oh, well played, sir. Well played.
I'm on it, Commander. Got it.
I love the music in Subnautica.
Yes, Commander.
So, Sam London, probably the reason you're getting your Heracles killed is they have relatively light side armor, and so
It's average side armor.
you know you can of course broadside with them, but that will come with a not insignificant cost. So you do have to be careful about that.
Such as cutting the armor in half.
I'm on it, Commander.
And you'd be surprised how much of a difference like an extra 20 makes in this game. It's mind-boggling at times.
Yeah.
Launching Raptors.
Is it letting me launch Raptors? Well, okay, that's a bug. I should report that. But before I report that, I want to see if it will actually launch them or if it's a graphical bug. Yeah, so Heracles should only be broadside if you are trying to either use the
If it's not under
PDCs
heavy
to help
gun
shoot
fire
at
and using the
squadrons.
flak and the intense squadron support,
Oh, this is
which can be quite
interesting.
important.
I wasn't showing like.
Although,
most of
if
the
you're
pictures.
already in a direct gunfight, squadron support isn't as necessary.
Yes. Time to knock
Because
on
if
a
you're in the
door.
gunfight, usually your squadrons have already fulfilled their job.
All right, folks, let's door knock. Knock, knock, knocking on. What's the name of this ship's door? Hwacha's door. Hwacha. Nice. I like that name. Alrighty then.
Nacho Libre.
But yeah, if you're not using the PDCs either for flag or to shoot squadrons with the Heracles, you should try and get its frontal armor to be the one exposed. Hey, come back here. Come back here. Come back here, watch out.
Nope.
Sir.
Evasive maneuvers.
I will have you. In the meantime, I try and keep you from killing my really
Oh,
rather
this is gonna cut the kill.
badly
Gonna
savage
hit it. Yeah.
Jupiter.
Okay.
Got it.
Bloody mushrooms beaching my Cyclops.
Oh, I even shot out your left armor, so if I can get a ram in.
Dead.
Ah!
That's what you get.
Ramming
back
is one of
here,
my favorite
coward!
things in this game, but it's such a hard thing to do.
Now,
It
Because
is.
usually people don't want to ram because they're cowards. Or they're Garfield, and then usually he's either dead, or he's torpedoed your entire fleet to death.
Got it.
It's rarely in between.
Sleepers, save yourselves.
Then there's Keys, who's not usually up around this time, especially on this day.
Got it.
Who I managed to ram his Genis with an Argus because I forgot I broke his navigation with missiles.
Oh, hey, the fighters. Guess I did finally win the fighter battle.
Yep, I only have sleepers left.
Oh, you're about to set off an EMP mine too, which is just gonna be great.
reaching bingo fuel.
Oh, there's you got 3 ships all trying to
Yo-ho.
ram.
Yeah,
But alas.
there you
ram,
go.
ram.
Well, so the Jupiter was
I
just trying to
succumbed
not
the
die.
gunfire.
The Heracles was the only one that was actually trying to go for a ram there. Disappoint. That Heracles
I am
did
disappointed.
do an impressive 743 damage, beating out the Jupiter's bare 601.
Excuse me while I slowly die.
Yeah, you and me both, man. You and me both. Who is Zoda? Does anybody know? Should I just hop into his match? It looks like he's from Russia.
Might be Ukrainian.
Would Sam or anyone else like a match? Sam says pass. All right. I'll go. I'm gonna see what Zoda's got here. Let's see. What do we want? I don't know what we want to bring. What do we want to bring, guys? Do we want like something real competitive, or do we want something a little silly? Not in the mood for me to kill you again. That's fair. I just played this one. That one's not going to be it. This fleet is not. Random troll? Should I randomly troll the random guy that I don't know who he is? That seems rude.
Do it.
We'll do this.
It's not evil.
That
It's fun.
this
Maybe both.
this one?
Oh god.
Nah, we'll do this one. Here we go. Let's do this. I have no idea who this guy is, but we're gonna play this. I haven't played this fleet in a long time. I don't remember the last time I played the 3 Jupiters in an Atlas. This will be great fun. I try and have good fleet names. But they are kind of everywhere. Like sometimes it's like just a straight up joke, and otherwise other times it's like I'm gonna actually meaningfully describe what this is.
I try and do both at the same time.
I'm not good enough at naming things to do that.
I don't want to succeed. In fact, most of the time I think I fail, but I try both.
Yeah. He has a lot of ships jumping in. Oh man. Oh, I haven't. Hope I haven't just come to ruin some poor newbie's day. That doesn't look. I don't think there's. This doesn't
a
look
very
like it's
true-
one of the pre-generated fleets, but I'm worried that it is, and I'm just going to ruin some poor new guy's day.
I don't think newbies would use those anyway, whether or not they're a newbie or not. Well, if they're a newbie to multiplayer, perhaps. But just a newbie in general, I might use it, but a newbie to multiplayer just probably won't ever.
I should really take off the debris mines on these. Like, I have 2, 4, 6. I guess I only have 8 fighters here. That's not too bad. And I forgot a bunch of them are Viper 1s. Dive? Why would I dive? These are Jupiters. I'm fine. Above and below is both solid guns.
Check your solutions before engaging. Squadron, on me.
Alright, I just got 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. And it's kind of a mess. Alright, well I don't... He's got things kind of weird going on, so I'm not even going to really try and guess what he's got. I mean, it's probably Colonial. With 2 ships with 2 squadron launches, but who knows?
Got it.
Oh. Alright. Well, this is kind of rude, but, you know,
Launching
I am here to win, right?
Hello there.
Why, hello, Waggle.
Just thought I'd drop in for a moment to let folks know that the last application has just been made for the tournament. So all of the primary slots for the 32 slots in the tournament are now officially filled.
Oh, you did?
So just to let folks know that may be watching, if you still want to apply for the tournament, you can, but you'll just be considered in reserve in the event that anyone drops out during the first round of the tournament.
Launching mines.
That's your local announcement from Agapus.
Thank
Off a
you.
fly again. Thanks. Bye.
Alright. You heard it here first, folks. The news at its finest.
Yes, Commander.
So it looks like this guy did manage to get his squadrons avoiding my debris mines for the most part.
Squadron is taking fire. Hostile unit identified.
Give the person a break and let them kill me. Yeah, don't like doing that. And I mean, he may even actually win this fighter battle. We don't have a bunch of great fighters here. But that's also why I'm not setting my focus fires, so to let the PDCs help.
This is what we do.
Ooh, Rangers and Janus. Oh. Alright. Well, climbing with the Adamant, not the greatest idea, but... Yeah, he doesn't seem to quite know how to actually position his ships, but...
Yes, Commander.
Wow, Rangers actually have an unusually large amount of armor on their tops. Did get that EMP mine hit in, which is good. He's got a Taipan in here. Oh, he's just got a little bit of everything that you don't usually see. Or don't often see.
Missiles incoming.
Adjusting shot by
Oh, and there's a nuke?
Incoming.
Oh, that's... Okay, good. That did get caught by the flag. I was going to be really sad if that didn't.
Friendly squadron is dark. Got it. I'm on it, Commander.
We're just going to continue slagging all of the squadrons here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. I think I'm actually doing okay on this fighter battle. Yeah, I'm actually doing okay. He's got so many non-fighter squadrons. I'm actually doing alright, despite the fact that I have Viper 1s instead of Viper 2s.
Missiles incoming. Radiological alarm. Jupiter is
Radiological alarm. You're a little slow there. Oh, hey, there was another nuke. That was unpleasant.
friendly squadron is dark.
Where did that nuke come from? What on earth? Random extra nuke. Okay, cool. We definitely saw a nuke get set off earlier, but yeah. he somehow had 2 off only 1 slot. One of them was okay. There we go. Well, good for him. That hurt.
Got it.
This one's top armor is shot out. And this one's losing top armor.
Got it. Jupiter is taking damage.
That's a lot of damage to take, Griffin, in jump 5. You got a long way to go still. But I mean, also whatever gets you the victory is what gets you the victory, so. I just EMP'd myself. Go me. How much of his stuff did I actually manage to EMP there? Yeah, a lot.
Battlestar is taking damage.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Friendly unit down. So say we all. Got it. Battlestar is taking damage.
Okay, just for what happened. And, well, that's bad. I may have lost mine even earlier.
Lost what?
Freighter and Celestra.
Oh.
Like, jump 2 or 3.
Yeah, that jump 2 or 3 is pretty early to lose.
So say we all.
All those ships.
Yes. Seriously, these are really annoying and generally infuriating.
Yeah. Oof. I'm missing on my fire control again.
System repairs underway. Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Man, and I think I'm gonna win this, but it's definitely gonna be messy.
Battlestar is taking damage.
We're gonna hammer the factory and can't get back up.
If you have to lose, make it messy for your opponent.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed squadron target. Jupiter is taking damage.
Escort clearance zone is active. Switching gun to manual.
What armor does this thing have left? Because it's not much.
System repairs.
Alright. A little bit of left. Alright.
A little bit of left, a little bit of right. A little bit of death.
That's right. It's an interesting day when an Atlas is your one of your biggest sources of guns left. And it started as one of your smallest, or as your smallest.
Missiles incoming.
Welcome to Cylons. We know this well.
Got it. Jupiter is taking damage.
Sustained incoming. Vector 1-6.
Ooh. Should we do it, folks? Of course we should. What kind of question is that?
Yes, Commander.
I'm guessing the question is RAM.
Exactly. Ramming speed.
I feel like Garfield is less a person and more just an infectious disease.
Hey, I still have 86 front armor and 102 hull. And that's a Janus to my Jupiter.
Placing a taste of housing, sir.
Exactly. Still,
Battlestar
Boop.
is taking damage.
I win. 862 damage done by the Jupiter that just booped. I'm glad we got to get a ram in. We haven't gotten an honest to goodness ram in so long.
It's not usually needed half the time.
And Isel Rain is up for a match. Let's go ahead and join him.
He's a good player.
That was good fun. I'm glad I should have told him he should join the Discord, but he may not speak enough English if he's from Russia.
Well, you might be from Ukraine as well. They speak the same language. Well, there's a bit of Ukrainian spoken in, but that was
Yeah.
generally eliminated thanks to the Soviet Union.
Isel Rain has acknowledged that I'm up for joining him for a match, and he should hopefully have a match hosted up shortly for me to join in on. Yeah, I don't know. He might be Ukrainian. I have no idea.
Or Belarusian. It's not something one can really know just by looking at the alphabet.
Hey, Isel Rain.
How you doing?
Hello.
You're very quiet.
I'm quiet.
Okay, now you're less quiet. You're good now.
They speak Russian in Finland. Interesting.
That
Is that a
once
case
again makes
of
sense.
doing two languages, or do they Finnish should be its
So
own language? no?
USSR. I think it's more of a case of they tried to eliminate Finnish. Okay, they tried to eliminate Ukrainian. Because Finnish is definitely still spoken, but them also speaking Russian makes a lot of sense.
The guy on here was saying parts of it were once under Russian control, so those areas speak both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
All right, match is up.
I mean, Russia still controls a random bit of what used to be a part of Germany.
Isel Rain, did you want
In
a
my-
competitive match or a more casual one?
To be honest, it didn't really matter to me.
Okay, but you're not looking for like tournament practice.
I'm doing the tournament, but no, not particular.
Okay. More casual fleet then.
Sure.
And I may make this my last match for now. I'm thinking I will probably stream this afternoon after a lunch break. If people would like to join me for that. If we have the people on to do some Stellaris, I'll continue the Stellaris campaign. Otherwise, maybe I'll do some more Battlestar Galactica.
How long will this lunch break be?
My fiance's not home yet. I'm going to tentatively say an hour.
Okay, so now, yeah.
Which
I
would be
wouldn't be able
pretty
to play
late
much
for you, I'm
Stellaris.
afraid.
It's already nearly 3 a.m.
Yeah, right. But we shall see.
Indeed.
Isle Rain, your formation is intriguing. Waggle says he may give me a shits and giggles match if I come back an hour from now. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what we're going to be doing. We'll be doing something fun. That's for sure.
I'm on it, Commander.
I don't think Garfield's around right now either.
No, Garfield is UK time zone. GMT.
But this
time
was also
zone.
around the same time.
So for them, it's kind of afternoon, which is why I'm.
Yeah. Currently here in Britain, it's 10 to 5 in the afternoon.
That's closer to night. I just don't think Garfield's better. I think he might just be busy doing Fallout 4 because I don't know why, but a lot of people play Fallout 4 around this time of year.
Hmm.
Oh, my Steam friends list has been playing it.
All right. Let's see. We need our gun arcs. Squadron.
Lots of squadrons.
Interesting. You are either Cylons or that's 3 strangely placed atlases.
I personally think Silence.
Got it.
Thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
If you would like to see me stream more Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, you should definitely go ahead and follow me. If you would like to see me do something else, you should also follow me. But then you should also throw in something in the suggestions. And if you like seeing me do silly things, you should throw that in the suggestions too. We are
It's a
getting
silly
close
place. We do not go
to-
there.
Sir.
Yeah. We are getting close to the 50 follower mark here. So that does mean that I will, at the 50 follower mark, be able to apply for associate status with Twitch, which will be great fun. Looking forward to that. That'll let everyone be able to do the view on demand stuff for longer than the 2 weeks if they approve that. Did I? Oh, well, that was silly. I forgot to put one of my ships in defense to scout Isolrain's forward ship. Oh well. It will probably still die.
Scouty, scouty, shooty, shooty, deathy, deathy.
Yep, that's about it.
So when is your funeral?
My funeral? You mean my wedding?
That was a shit joke.
My wedding will be January 5.
The one I made.
Changed tactics. Ran into 4 slow turtles. There was a surprise and I had nowhere to go for them with the whole fleet. Lynx, I admit I don't know what you're referring to. Rainbow is very carefully calculating exactly what he wants to do.
Rainbow's a good player.
Squadron is taking fire.
It is important to take your time to do it right, that's for sure. Torpedoes! Avoided torpedoes.
I usually think about what I'm doing within the game as I'm doing it. Because I can usually cancel it.
Yes, sir. I'm on it, Commander.
There's some more heavy raiders in there. You're actually setting a goal until death do us part. That's terrible. I like it. It's terrible, though.
I think that's the best part.
So
If you're gonna
Arachnia
make it a
Pie is an
joke,
interesting
make it a
choice. It's not
very
something I
offensive
would have
one.
done. You have less bottom armor and most of your guns are on top. You don't have any on bottom.
And the forward-mounted ones aren't especially good at aiming down. Not terrible at it, but there are better guns at that job, such as bottom-mounted guns.
Yeah. This is a lot of...
Good, my buddy in Western Australia is going to sleep before I have. And he's 2 hours behind me.
That's a Nemesis behind the Arachne. Alright, well, goodbye, Nemesis.
Friendly squadron is out.
Revenant. Revenants are good, solid ships. Really cool looking too.
Oop, I'm going to sleep.
Going to sleep at 3 a.m. does sound like a good idea. I mean, not that you should wait till 3 a.m., just that you should go to sleep at 3 a.m. Do Revenants have one gun on front? That just feels weird. Centurions have boarded. Oh, hey, hello, nuke. Oh, God. Phew. That was near close. I'm still not sure I'm going to avoid this nuke, though. That would be unpleasant. I will not like that. Nuke. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It hurt. But we got it on the left armor at least, so we still have fire control.
Target acquisition is through. Give me manual control now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I loaded up the game and realized I forgot to actually modify any of my fleets since the last time I played.
Nice.
And I was like, oops.
Yeah, that does feel like an oops. That Serb is going to die this turn.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Well, I forgot to disable my flag on those two ships. Well, okay, so I have far fewer missiles going at it, but also a lot of Battlestar artillery. Were you having your fighters attack my fighters or attack my capitals?
Fighters.
Huh.
I was trying to get squadron superiority.
Well, it did not work out for you.
No, it did not.
Subsystem repairs are
It
Guys,
sounds like
Come back faster. Battlestar is taking damage.
Like, how do you miss it, Base Star, guys?
So say we all.
Oh no, fire control is getting knocked out on that one.
on your one base star. Or Battlestar.
It's still in range.
Alright. GG's.
Good game. Once again, everyone, thank you for following me. Do appreciate having you all here. If you would like to see more of this content, go ahead and hit a follow if you haven't already. If you would like to see me do something besides what I keep doing, throw something in that suggestion box. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you will join me this afternoon. And if not, please join me on the Slytherin channel this Friday at 6 p.m. GMT, which is noon US Central. Don't forget the time zone skip if you are in an area of the world that has daylight savings, that is this weekend. I will see you all later.
Not today, Cracker. Not today. Ripker, Ripker, I'm taking hits.
Break, break, break!
Target acquisition is through. Give me manual control now. We're gonna hammer the Crackers so they can't get back up.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Actual sets will pop up and prepare for extraction.